I'm back, baby. Videos are back on the channel. I apologize for being away for far too long. School and work were just kicking my ass, but we're done with school. I mean, technically, I got one more final left, but then that's it. We're done. No more school. I will have graduated from college. But with that, let's talk about today's video topic, and that is who's going to be the new Ultra in Dragon Ball Legends. Who's going to be our Legends Festival Ultra unit? Because we already got our two LFs. If you don't remember or haven't been paying attention somehow, we got Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta tag unit, and then LF Trunks and Vegeta tag unit as our two LFs for Legends Festival. And it seems Legends Festival is following that anniversary formula that we got with 4th Anniversary. And that is that we get one unit, one LF, followed by another LF, and then it finishes off with an Ultra. Of course, Anniversary, for 4th Anniversary at the very least, we got MUI, then we got Dragon Fist, and then we got, of course, the Ultra Super Vegito. So we have our two LFs here, and it's that time for an Ultra anyway. They could drop about every 3 months. There's sometimes a little, a month or so gap either way, but it's about that time for us to get a new Ultra. We did get an Ultra around this time last year, as I'm sure you all remember, with Ultra Super Gogeta. He dropped on Christmas Eve, which is important because I think this Ultra, whoever it's going to end up being, we could get them potentially next week on Friday. And I know we just got Trunks and Vegeta. That's like, oh my god, we're already getting another one. But Legends Festival, these banners go away on the 18th, as you can see with both of them. So we're probably going to get our next unit before then. And they like to hit that Christmas window. They like to have a unit out for us to summon for on Christmas, like a brand new one. That is the case with, as I just mentioned, Ultra Super Gogeta got his release on December 24th, Christmas Eve. And then the year before, Gogeta Blue and Broly dropped on December 22nd. Just before Christmas as well. So I could see them dropping a unit in a week. Next Friday, the 23rd, just before Christmas, we get an Ultra to summon for and to give them lots of our money, because they love when we give them money, baby. But let's talk about what characters will be the favorite for that character that we'll be getting. Who will be the Ultra? What character is going to get that lucky title? And I think we'll just start with the two Blue fusions, Vegito Blue and Gogeta Blue. They've been talked about so much. They, of course, are Fusion Warriors. The big celebrations almost always have a Fusion Warrior attached to them. They have for quite a while. I mean, Anniversary has, like, always had it. We had... First anniversary was LF Super Vegito. Second anniversary was LF Vegito Blue. Third anniversary was LF... Well, technically, both of them were fusions, although Zamasu doesn't buff fusions. But Corrupt Zamasu and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta are technically both Fusion Warriors. But again, Zamasu doesn't actually buff the Fusion Warrior tag with his Z ability. And then, 5th anniversary, we got Ultra Super Vegito. And then in terms of Legends Festival, we got Gogeta Blue, LF Gogeta Blue, and then last year we got LF Super Gogeta. So fusions are heavily ingrained in the big celebrations, so I think it would definitely make sense that we get another fusion, although maybe they'll change their mind. But with fusions, besides just us always getting fusions for the big celebrations, it has been quite a while since Fusion Warrior got a new unit. I guess you could say, oh, the green free-to-play Zamasu we just got, he's a Fusion Warrior. Technically, he is. He doesn't buff the tag, and he's might be the worst thing I've ever seen with my eyes. So, he doesn't really count, mainly because he doesn't actually... His Z ability does not buff the tag. He's not meant to be run on the team. So, he doesn't... I only really count characters buffing the tag, or are meant for the tag, if they actually have a Z ability that buffs the tag. If they don't have a Z ability that buffs the tag, they clearly were not meant to be run on that tag, even if one of their other tags is... like, Fusion Warrior. With that out of the way, though, Vegito Blue, I think, was the favorite for a while, simply because we've gotten so much for movies, with Cooler, then Ultra Broly, then Beaston. Movies have been feasting up to this point, and so the thought was, all right, Legends Festival has been kind of Gogeta-centric, and Anniversary has been Vegito, but just like how 3rd Anniversary was more focused around Gogeta, there was a Vegito on the banner. He was just normal Sparking, so he was overshadowed by Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That maybe they switch up this Legends Festival. This would be the 3rd Legends Festival, just like how the 3rd Anniversary was a switch up. 3rd Legends Festival, maybe we get Vegito Blue. Could be. It still could be the case, but his odds have diminished because, as we saw, this festival seems to be following the 4th Anniversary format of banners, where we get the first banner to come out, which was tags, and it was GT, while for Anniversary, it was MUI and Universe Survival Saga. Then the second banner came out. For Festival, it's tag, Trunks, and Vegeta. Future, The second was for 4th anniversary was Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist for movies. And then we have not gotten our third for Legends Festival yet, but the third banner for anniversary was a separate tag altogether and kind of being Majin Buu / Fusion Warrior focused with Super Vegito. So it's 3 separate different tags basically being buffed during anniversary. And with how they seem to be doing it, dropping one at a time, just like how they did in 4th anniversary, Legends Festival will probably follow that. It could not. They could make Ultra Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. They could drop him and have him focus more on buffing God Ki and Fusion Warrior, like having his unique abilities give more if you run him with Fusion Warriors or God Ki. That's possible instead of Future, because of course Vegito Blue is a Future unit, and we did just get a Future unit in Trunks and Vegeta. So, and technically they are also God Ki with Vegito being blue, but their Z ability doesn't buff God Ki, at least as far as I remember. I'm not forgetting, right? They buff hybrids, Future, and Vegeta Clan, right? Oh, Future, Vegeta Clan, and hybrid. Yeah, okay. So they do. It doesn't buff God Ki. So it's not leaning towards that as much. But I think Vegito Blue is definitely a possibility still. But because they dropped this new Future unit, I think that Gogeta Blue may jump ahead and just have Gogeta Blue have his uniques give more to Gogeta Blue in his kit if he's run with Fusion Warriors or God Ki instead of Movies, because Movies is still a phenomenal squad. You can still absolutely ball out with the Movies units. So I think Gogeta Blue could continue the trend of getting us a Gogeta for every Legends Festival. Gogeta Blue followed by Super Gogeta. Now it could be Ultra Gogeta Blue. That would be super hype. Loads of people would love that, and it would work with giving us kind of a different set of tags for every new unit they dropped during the celebration. In terms of the other, I think most likely thing besides one of the blue fusions, I think it'd be Universe Survival Saga. Universe Survival Saga is one of the most popular tags in the game. If we jump down to it, we can see that, I mean, they have Ultra Kaioken, but I think this would be another tag. GT and Future are 2 of the popular tags in this game. And then Universe Survival Saga is right up there. We haven't gotten anything Universe Survival Saga since we went out, or since they dropped MUI. And did Beers come out after MUI? Either way, it's been a while. It's not been like recent since we got something for Universe Survival Saga. So I think Universe Survival Saga is probably second behind the Blue Fusions. You may even say it's above. You know, I think that's something that they're right there neck and neck in my opinion for what we could get. As for who the character would be, I think Ultra Hit is a possibility. We don't have an LF of Hit yet, and a lot of the Ultras actually don't have LF versions. If you look at the Ultras, let me pull it up here so you can visualize it. If you look at the Ultras, Dirty Fireworks Vegeta does not have an LF variant. Shenron does not have an LF variant. The Dragon Ball Z Broly does not have an LF variant. I know there is the LF Broly from the Super movie, but not the Z Broly. Kaioken, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku does not have an LF form, and Ultra Super Gogeta does not have an LF either. Now, Super Vegito does have, of course, LF Super Vegito form, and Super Saiyan Namek Goku does, of course, have the transforming Super Saiyan Namek Goku. So, you know, you could say, you can't say that they all don't have LF forms, and if someone has an LF, they won't get an Ultra. That's not necessarily true. It could still definitely drop a, you know, an Ultra unit of someone that has an LF, but it is something to mention. Hit does not have an LF form, and Hit, I'd say, is a pretty popular big time character after, you know, Dragon Ball Super came out. So Hit could be someone we could see getting an Ultra for the Universe Survival Saga. We did, of course, get that timer icon in the data mines for the game. We haven't seen what that's going to be used for. Of course, Hit is the king of time, Mr. Time Skip. So we could see them potentially doing something with that and Hit as an Ultra. I think it's right there. But then we could actually, and I know I mentioned her for like everything because she's my girl, but we could actually see Ultra Kefla. Ultra Kefla is a possibility. She is a Fusion Warrior, which we seem to always get a Fusion Warrior for the big anniversaries, Legends Festival, the celebrations. Kefla is a Fusion Warrior. She's Universe Survival Saga. She's pretty hype. Obviously, she's not as hype as the Blue Fusions. Kefla is below Vegito and Gogeta in terms of hypeness, but a lot of people do love Kefla, obviously myself included on that list. And I think she's definitely a real possibility. Being Universe Survival Saga, not having an LF, being a fusion, I don't think you can write her off. So I think we could still see Kefla. If it is Kefla, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to spend 100 bit. I'm going to have to ask Elon Musk for a loan. That's what it's going to be like, unless we 14-star real quick, in which case I'll be very happy with that. But I think that's a possibility. Of course, the big-time unit that we could get from Universe Survival Saga, Tag, Frieza, and Goku from the very end when they beat Jiren. But I don't think they'll drop back-to-back-to-back a three-peat of Tag units. Since we got Tag Super Saiyan 4s, Tag, Trunks, and Vegeta, I don't think they'd go and drop another Tag in our first Tag Ultra. I think they're going to wait on that, which would be fine. That would be very hype, getting the Goku and Frieza. A lot of people have been wanting that. But just back-to-back-to-back tags, I don't think they're going to do that many tags. I was already kind of surprised they did back-to-back tags, so I really don't think it's going to be back-to-back-to-back. But you can't rule it out. They could do it. They could be like, hey, we're legends. We do what we want. We're going to drop that third tag in a row for you all. So I think those are like the favorites from Universe Survival Saga. MUI just got an LF pretty recently. Jiren's LF is pretty recent. I mean, it's almost a year old, but still, it's in terms of like what Universe Survival Saga has gotten or not. He's one of the more recent things. And besides those two, I mean, I guess God Destruction Toppo is a possibility. I feel like he'd be, if he got an Ultra, he would be an Ultra that drops in between celebrations. He doesn't feel like a celebration Ultra to me, but that could just be me, you know? So yeah, Evolution Vegeta, of course, has a LF. His is older, but I still don't think they would drop an Ultra Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta before they drop like a hit for Kefla or the Goku and Frieza. But you never know. We could see. And then I'd say like those two are my like firm in the lead. Like the Blue Fusions or Universe Survival Saga Ultra would be up there, like neck and neck for who we could see. In terms of after that, there has, of course, been the thought of Super Saiyan 2, Father-Son, Kamehameha, Gohan. That is definitely still a possibility. I can't rule it out. I just don't think Hybrids is really in the market for something in terms of, like, needing something right now. If we just look at the Hybrids tag, like, they got Beast Han. They just got the Trunks and Vegeta. I'd say Hybrids is pretty A-okay right now. They still have, of course, Future Han. They seem to be pretty, you know, pretty steady chilling right now, I'd say. They're not in desperate need of anything at all. Also, the Trunks is still good. The green LF Trunks we got. I'd say Hybrids is chilling. We could probably wait on them dropping Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I know a lot of people have been wanting him as an Ultra, but I could see maybe they drop him in between, you know, celebrations as well. Maybe the next Ultra after the festival one, like how Kaioken was in that March window. I could see maybe that being a Gohan. I don't know. I just feel like he is definitely more hype than like a Toppo, obviously. But I still feel like he's someone that maybe comes out in between celebrations, you know? I don't know. Maybe that's just, like Broly, like maybe Super Saiyan 2 Ultra, you know, Gohan comes out in the same time Broly comes out just next year. I could see that being a possibility. So, yeah, if you have any other characters that I have not mentioned that you think are a possibility, let me know. I guess one other thing to kind of promote Universal Survival Saga is if you look at the original series, they always bring back 2 to give you adventures, 3 or 7 hours. They brought back Cabba, which is interesting. Cabba's Universe 6 Saiyan. Kefla hit Universe 6, Universe Survival Saga. Cabba was there. This is technically from the Universe 6 vs. 7 tournament, not the Universe Survival Saga tournament power. But it is still interesting. They could have brought back any of these events. Now, I'm not saying this is, oh, hey, here we go. This confirms it. I'm not saying that. But it is something interesting because they could have brought back any others. But they brought back Cabba. They brought back Cabba. So maybe we'll get a Zenkai before the Ultra drops that gives us a hint. Or maybe they'll announce it before then too. So let me know your thoughts. Who do you think our Ultra is going to be? Do you think it's going to be one of the Blue Fusions? Do you think it's going to be a Universe Survival Saga? Or do you think it's going to be something different? Let me know if you think it's going to be something different in the comments down below. We'd love to hear what character you think may get it. But that's going to do it from me. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you leave a like. If you're new, subscribe. Go follow me over on Twitch as well. And I hope you all are having the best of days, staying happy and healthy. And I'll catch you all tomorrow.